In honor of Juneteenth, Central Oregonians celebrated in Drake Park in Bend this afternoon. Ariel Brumfield attended the event and has details.
Many people poured into Drake Park on Friday afternoon to celebrate Juneteenth, which is recognized by many as the day that slaves were officially freed here in the United States on June 19, 1865. It was far different than some of the protests we've seen here in Central Oregon today. It was simply about celebration and peace. January 1st, 1863 is when President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation became official, but it wasn't for another 2 years that all slaves were free. Participants in Central Oregon gathered to celebrate the freedom for all.
And I've been trying to educate people, so most people think that, July 4th is our Independence Day. But little do people know, 2 years after the Civil Rights Movement, there was still slavery alive in Texas. Juneteenth, June 19th, is the day that the military showed up in Texas and was like, yo, you slaves are free. And so we consider that our Independence Day because that's when the last of our chains were broken free.
Adriana Aquarius and her friend Josie Stanfield have been helping to coordinate Black Lives Matter protests here in Central Oregon. Stanfield, who continues to protest regardless of public criticism, says Friday is Jubilee Day.
This is how they celebrated. They came together and had food and music and dance, and so that's what we're doing today.
She says it's about changing the minds of others one person at a time.
It's so important to keep having these conversations. I think you see a lot of people asking, what's the point, but every time we have an event like this, we change 5 or 10 people's minds on what they thought about us originally, and those 5 and 10 people go on to talk to other people.
The question that needs to really be asked is, do Black lives matter? The answer is yes, they do matter.
Speakers like Terrell Young took the mic and shared a list of contributions and inventions by Black people in the United States. He shared with me the significance of why this is important.
Well, I think because our history is usually suppressed, you never get the full effect of why we matter. And I think I wanted to put that in the speech to let people know that Black people contributed heavily to the development of this country. And I think it needed to be shared and so people can hear the contributions.
In addition to speeches, many people ate at food trucks and fellowshipped with each other safely. One young girl I spoke with, who is a member of the LGBTQIA community, said it's about unifying all groups that are marginalized.
People together bring power. If one person speaks out, a lot of people will hopefully come together and speak out too. So that's what I love and happy about.
Ariel Brumfield, News Channel 21.